Many customer or client ask, why JW? Why do we choose you? When you're building your home, there are 4 aspects where you would be worried about. Number 1 would be, or primary would be your price. Second would be your material. Third would be the timeline. And fourth would be knowledgeable right person to choose. These are the 4 major concerns you would be worried about. Why choose GIW for these 4 aspects? I'll tell you very in a simple way. Number 1, price save. In terms of price, we have 3 different packages, basically as if 1800 rupees per SFT, and second would be your 2000 rupees per SFT, and third would be your 2300 rupees per SFT. So I don't say that 1800 would be economically friendly or the lower side, compromising on the material. I don't say that. Irrespective of 1800 or your 2300, basically a small upgradation of the material would be there. Even you choose a 1800, I promise you that I give you a best to best quality, I can tell you. And second would be your materials, which I would say a major role, I would say. When it comes to materials, we GIW, we always try to maintain a standard legacy maintained material company. Let's say example, cement. Irrespective of the basic package you choose or the higher package you choose, the basic what we try to procure the cement is your Ultratech or ACC, for an example. Apart from this, when I talk about PVC or a CPVC fittings, for a basic package, we always try to use a branded materials like Supreme, Ashirwad or your Astral. Apart from this, if I talk about wiring, all our wiring, irrespective of whichever the companies we try to procure, like Panasonic or your Orbit or your Anchor, all this company, we always make sure that it has to be fire resistance, FR or FRLS. This is what we try to maintain the material standard. Third would be your timeline. So what happens in timeline, most of the contractors or your construction company, they would take their own sweet time to hand over their project. At the time of sales would be one timeline, another time of execution would be another timeline. This is what most of the customer would suffer, I would say. Here in GIW, we would promise you that we would give you on time. If not, we will compensate on the money whatever you have paid till date. In this way, probably even though you have invested your hard-earned money, you can relax by written paper which we already been given on the agreement stating whatever the amount you have paid. In case we delay the project, you get the penalty clause. We would proudly say this. Fourth and important aspect is choosing a right contractor who has got good knowledge, who has got pretty good experience. These are the 2 things. Probably you have a great material, you have a very good pricing, and they are promised on the timeline. And fourth, another important aspect would be your knowledgeable person. Either this person or the engineer has got certain age of experience or has he got the right knowledge. So here in GIW, our minimum experience candidates or engineers who is working with us is minimum of 3 to 15 years, I would say. So we've got engineers who has got more than 15 years of experience. We have got site supervisor who has got minimum of 3 years of experience, various working amongst all the various residential projects. Along with this, what we do is any residential project, we allocate morning to evening one site supervisor who would be seated in the site. He or she would make sure that the right progress would happen according to the given documents. Along with the site supervisor, every alternate days, there will be a site senior engineer who would inspect the site to make sure that yes, are we on the right path. Along with this, we also have a structural designer and architect team also be visiting the site on a weekly basis to make sure that we also have a right path. So it is not only that we sign up the agreement and you have taken the money, okay, we have given it to the contract and it's going on. No. Along with that, we also make sure that having these qualified engineers to visit the site to make sure that we are on the right path. Along with that, all our contract would be tech enabled. What is this tech enabled is basically the moment you sign up an agreement, there will be an application which you would be downloading it and you would be using it. In this application, irrespective of whichever the country you are, irrespective of whichever state you are sitting, you can see the live updates. What is the process of today which is going to happen, and what is the process of tomorrow, and what is the timeline which is fixed for what quality work. And we also make sure that each and every residential project goes under 470 plus quality checks. It means right from your excavation work till handover, we have got plenty of tests which senior engineers would be conducting it to make sure that your house is safe and designed according to the promised documents. So definitely, please don't think over twice. Choose us. We'll make sure that your home would be delivered as per your expectation. So definitely.